Hello there, and welcome to another episode of our Hogwarts Legacy Let's Play. My name is Slytherin Knight, and I am so happy you could join me. So today's episode is kind of like a finish it up episode. This is not the last one of the series. It is not, let me say that quickly, it is not. What I mean by that is like the finishing up of a couple of our relationship quests. I do not believe Harlow's Last Stand is the last one for Natty, but Poppy's Blooms, In the Shadow of Friendship, these two, I know for a fact, are the end of their respective quest lines. At least I think they are. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be finishing these two things up. And if anything pops up afterwards, we'll see where it goes. But yeah. So that is our plan for today. Actually, let me go back here. Just easier to do it this way. She wants to go meet in the Great Hall. Cool. So that means there's probably going to be a fair few conversations in this episode. It might even be a shorter episode than usual.
What are you up to now?
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it might even be a shorter episode than usual. But we'll see.
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
I'm actually going to tell you, should widen your circle.
Highwing is nice company, but perhaps it's time to add a few more friends to your circle.
I am starting to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone, and share Highwing.
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
For anyone who doesn't remember, her parents are poachers. Yeah.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
Yep, there's the completion of her quest line. Alright, so the next one to do is talk to Ominous. After I finished recording the last episode, this popped up probably within a few minutes, about 5 or 6 minutes. Ominous was like, hey, you know. For anyone who doesn't remember, our choice was to have Sebastian reported to the headmaster for killing his uncle. I'll be interested to see what comes of that. So, yeah, like I said, I'll be interested to see. Because I'm pretty sure if we hadn't had him reported, we'd be meeting with Sebastian, not Ominous. But we'll see.
Thank you for coming.
Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions. It will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
I never thought things would end this way. I hope we did the right thing.
I hope so too.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left. At first he wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Almost to level 40. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected, if I'm being honest. Just want to make sure there was couldn't interact with it.
Revelio.
Alright, last thing. Because that didn't take us, I didn't expect it to take very long. So the last thing on our on our schedule, let's go talk. Let's go talk to Natty. Let's put a little action into this episode. From very uplifting conversations to very depressing conversations. Like I said, let's put some action in. Okay, so we're going to be storming that, most likely. Is she going to want to do this at night, I guess? Yes, indeed.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
I don't know, everyone. I think we are. Let's do this.
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant.
No, I agree. Might actually use some plants in this fight,
Perhaps
too.
we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
Keep an eye out. Harlow is likely around here somewhere. I sense he is close.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Hello. Oh my god, there's a lot of them.
Right into us! Novice!
Confringo!
Descendo! Watch your back!
Stupefy! Propendo!
You've made a...
Oh, look at a little Confringo!
play fight. Incendio! Protect!
Bombardo!
They got what they deserved.
Expulso! Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Let's do this.
Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Bombarda!
Do you want to concede now? Must we prolong this? Expulso!
Confringo! Bombarda!
Arresto momentum! That's it! Smart!
A shame to see such potential go to waste.
Confringo! Defender!
Expulso! Come now, you can do better than that. Can't you?
Confringo!
Incendio!
Oh, come on.
Defender! Defender! Bombarda!
You fight like a muggle.
Expelliarmus!
Bombarda! Confringo!
This will not end in your fate.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Their cloak, really. That takes away from it. I'm sure she's fine. Oh, phew, good she is. Well, I mean, as good as she can be, I guess.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother. I feel fine. and it will do me good to see my friend.
Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
Okay, it just took her a second to get up.
It is good to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Yeah, I'm not going to blame her for this. I'm sure her mother's done that enough, so...
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well...
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh. Oh my. I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice based on instinct. My father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts, everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life.
Well, I'm glad.
Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
That's level 40. That's awesome. We got lots of trophies today. That's 4 trophies. I realized too little too late that I had trophies turned off. Like the notifications turned off, and okay. The student vomited it into a bucket. Anyway, I realized that I had them turned off, so we haven't been seeing me get a trophy, so I apologize for that, if people are interested in that. Hopefully for playthroughs going forward, they'll be there. But look at that. 100% on challenges. Very nice. Very nice. Now the only thing that I'm really missing for like a completionist run is supposedly there is something for additional content. This is all stuff that came like with either pre-ordering the game or having like the PlayStation exclusive stuff, like the shopkeeper stuff. I don't know what this is. I think it's a mask, and I don't rightly know how to get it. I'm assuming maybe it has something to do with the dark arts trials, but don't know. There are 9 conjurations I'm missing. Most of them I believe are from like Follow the Butterflies, and since there's not a like an actual quest mark, like I'll show you on the map, there's not a identifier on the world map for Follow the Butterflies. You have collectible chests, field guides, Merlin trials, ancient magic hotspots, balloons, demiguises, astronomy tables, all of that I have maxed out. Completely finished. But it doesn't show like Follow the Butterflies. I know that they exist, obviously. And I think I don't know. I might just have to do some time on my own looking for those because that would just take too long. But this is what I was talking about, the Dark Arts Battle Arena. Maybe completing that will give me that mask. I don't know. But I'll look into it. But anyway, I do think we're going to wrap up here today. And the next episode we'll do Weasley's Watchful Eye. To see what that's about. I assume it's going to be... Excuse me. Oof. I'm not sure. Like I said, we'll look into that in the next episode. So, if you enjoyed this episode, which I sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new to stay up to date for when I post new content. And let me know your thoughts about the episode in the comment section down below. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.